KLOVN the movie hits Blu-ray and DVD from Arrow Video on the 5th of June 2017 here in the UK, and British viewers may never be the same again. If three men and a baby had a love child with the in-betweeners on a booze cruise to Denmark and someone spiked the drinks, then KLOVN most likely would be the outcome. Unapologetically politically incorrect, with an erect tongue firmly pressed into its irreverent cheek, KLOVN the movie is the 2010 big screen debut of the highly popular Danish TV comedy series of the same name, first hitting Scandinavian TV back in 2005 and running for some 60 episodes through until 2009. The show's two lead male stars, Hvam and Casper Christensen, bring the highly contagious and taboo-breaking characters to the movie stage. And want experience for yourselves, if not of the easily offended nature, then you will likely not be able to curb your enthusiasm for Frank and Casper. Two crude dudes, inept, inane, yet lovable and likeable at the same time. Arrow Video could just have another cult classic of the dark-humoured kind here with their Blu-ray DVD combo release of the anarchic KLOVN the movie, and once again they have delivered a very nice looking original 1:85:1 proper aspect ratio picture quality, along with a crisp and clear 5.1 stereo sound. The movie is presented in its original Danish language and comes replete with nicely pressed full English subtitles. Once again, Arrow have also done a great job in bolstering the main features on the disc with a full array of very welcome extras, as the bonus material includes a full commentary track from director Mikkel Norgard and the film's two lead stars, Hvam and Casper Christensen. There is a highly enjoyable making of documentary as well as a featurette of the film's prosthetics and on-set behind-the-scenes material. Deleted scenes, an alternate opening sequence, outtakes, gallery, and of course trailers fill the after main feature viewing experience nicely to the brim for fans wishing to know more about the film and its characters. So don't clown around, make KLOVN the next Danish to put a smile on your face. Enjoy this tasty tidbit? Please do then fasten your Frank underwear seatbelts and board the canoe for spoiler-free thoughts on KLOVN the movie coming right on up. Looking for some anarchic what the fudge European comedy? Then look no further than KLOVN, aka Klown. Anarchic humour indeed from Denmark, from director Mikkel Norgard, and starring Hvam and Casper Christensen. This is very, very difficult to put into words, but we give it a try. The review of KLOVN. Here we have it then, KLOVN the movie, 2010 Denmark-made movie, also known as Klown. The incredulous misadventure of Frank, an inept middle-aged guy in a rut, with a wife who is uncertain as to whether she wants to have a child with him, so much so that she gets pregnant, and their joint friends know all about it, but Frank of course doesn't. Frank is oblivious to her condition. The hapless guy sets out to prove he would make a good father, and so Frank decides to kidnap a young boy that the two are babysitting, and then decides to head off on a canoe trip with his best buddy Casper, bringing the kidnapped boy along with them. Casper is an irresponsible philanderer, and to him the canoe trip is a cover for a weekend of debauchery that his long-term girlfriend need never know about, of course. What follows is a journey of personal discovery, bonding, or in Casper's simple terminology, the tour de pussy. Oh boy, this really is a cultural lesson of the outlandish kind, which for most non-Scandinavian countries will meet with many a mixed reaction, I suspect. From an English point of view, it is curiously like watching a modern-day, politically incorrect film version of the popular sitcoms made back in the 70s that no longer get aired for fear of offending people. The apparent lack of restriction here in KLOVN, however, is actually like being unshackled, and as the initially often awkward mess of what plays out on screen is embraced as wry, dark humour, the longer the film goes on, the more relaxed the viewing experience actually becomes, as the realisation that it is just really okay to be laughing along at such incorrectness, because the characters are so naively irreverent that their actions are akin to a coming of middle age. This Scandinavian humour is certainly very dry, but ultimately staying the course of the movie is fulfilling, and as uninhibited as these Norwegian folk are, you adapt to their cultural swing, and within the fabric of the movie is a character building story. Frank's naivety over believing he should make a physical purchase when recommended to give his wife a pearl necklace is very funny, but outright hilarious when he turns his hand to a something about Mary moment that results in a truly unique comedy outcome. Prepare yourselves then to adjust to the early moments of the film, to bed in with the unbridled adult-themed freedom of the Scandinavian dry humour, and allow yourself to recognise that KLOVN is a dark, humoured social satire that is meant to be laughed along with. Nakedness, small penis observations, man love, and a finger up the bottom isn't UK viewers' regular cup of tea, but in actuality KLOVN isn't that far removed from a movie mature character play on the in-betweeners. And like that film and soon to be released sequel, KLOVN is also of course a big screen movie adaptation of a hit Danish comedy TV series. Do give KLOVN a go, stick with it, and you may well be rewarded with the journey come closure. You'll certainly be culturally educated, guiltily rewarded, and likely embarrassed if watching with prudish company. KLOVN is definitely a Danish delicacy, and to be frank, a yummy that goes down well. You'll have to see the movie to get the meaning of that reference. Thanks to Chris, aka Red Bean, for introducing Frank, Casper and Wee Willie Bow. And it's good to know that you don't have to blow your wad at Tiffany's for a good pearl necklace. There's so much to go on in this movie. It is an incredulous, very, very funny, outlandish movie. As I say, it will shock and potentially offend a lot of prudish British people, so do take that as a warning, a forewarning, if you're going in unaware about this movie. But for those who love over-the-top, outlandish, incredibly sexual referenced entertainment, KLOVN the movie will tick many boxes for you. It is so outlandish. It is just something about Mary plus 10, just for the outlandishness. The obvious scene from Something About Mary with the hair gel, it goes beyond that, above and beyond that, unbelievably so. Frank's adventures with his friends and the young boy. It all comes together at the end. At the heart of it, it's just a fun movie, and it tells a story, and it is just an experience to be undertaken. Give it a try. If you've seen it, do let me know. I'd be very interested to know what your thoughts are. But for me, KLOVN the movie, it was just a bit of a surprise to start with, but it's one that you warm to, and at the end of it, you'll have a smile on your face, and it's just outrageously unshackled, unbridled entertainment. Very difficult to describe, but do give it a try. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with this one. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. See you all soon. Bye for now.
Ah!